Let's face it, money makes the world go round, or at least it pays the guy who spins the globe. But for something so important, we're all shockingly misinformed about how money works. We're like raccoons with a credit card, entirely unequipped to handle the responsibility, but absolutely obsessed with shiny things. From old wives' tales to TikTok influencers, we're bombarded with myths about money every day, and believing them can cost us, literally. So buckle up, because we're about to bust open the vault of financial falsehoods and shine a spotlight on the money myths that have been squatting rent-free in your brain. 10. The latte lie. You've heard this one. If you just stopped buying $5 lattes every day, you'd be a millionaire. Really? You'd also be caffeine-deprived, irritable, and possibly in jail. This myth comes from well-meaning financial advisors trying to stress the importance of budgeting, but it misses the point entirely. While small savings add up, real wealth is built through income growth, investments, and smart spending, not skipping your daily joy in a cup. Just don't be an addict taking 5 a day. Plus, let's be honest, Jeff Bezos didn't get rich by avoiding whipped cream. 9. You must own a house to be successful. The American dream used to be a house with a white picket fence. Now it's a house you can't afford with a mortgage that gives you heart palpitations. Home ownership is great for some, but renting isn't throwing money away. It's paying for flexibility, maintenance-free living, and not having to fix the water heater at 3 a.m. Don't let society pressure you into buying a home when it doesn't make financial sense. My friend, feel the pain of your wallet. Success isn't measured in square footage. 8. The myth of the self-made millionaires. We love a good underdog story. Rags to riches, garage to Google, couch to corner office. But let's not ignore the behind-the-scenes help, inherited wealth, elite connections, or access to quality education. That doesn't mean success isn't earned, it just means it's rarely done completely alone. Believing that every millionaire did it with nothing but grit and protein bars can make you feel like a failure when you struggle. Be inspired, yes, but don't beat yourself up because you're not a billionaire by breakfast. You are still a normal human being. Sorry, our forefathers did make connections. Make yours. 7. You need to be good at math to be good with money. Unless you're launching a hedge fund or building your own crypto exchange, you don't need to be a math whiz. Most money management is simple addition and subtraction, with a sprinkle of common sense and the occasional calculator. You don't need to know what the square root of your paycheck is. You just need to know where it's going. Simple. 6. The stock market is just gambling. Buying a hot dog from a sketchy food truck. That's gambling. Long-term investing in diversified index funds. That's building wealth. Sure, markets fluctuate, but investing based on strategy and research is nothing like rolling dice. It's more like planting a money tree and giving it time to grow. And there's no such thing as the perfect age to start investing. Too young. The market favors the bold. Too old? It's never too late to make your money work for you. Unless you're a ghost, then it's definitely too late. Compound interest is the closest thing we have to magic. Start now. Start small. Just start. 5. Rich people don't worry about money. Rich people worry about money differently. Instead of stressing about rent, they stress about taxes, lawsuits, investments, and losing what they have. More money, more different problems, right? Wealth doesn't eliminate stress, it just changes the flavor. Yes. Ugh, my private jet doesn't have a bar, I have to buy another one. 4. The rich people are evil syndrome. Let's start with the classic Hollywood narrative. The rich are either evil masterminds in tower offices or clueless dolts in white yachts. But guess what? Not all rich people are villains stroking hairless cats. In fact, some of them are funding schools, curing diseases, and, yes, paying taxes. Of course, in a way or the other, there is that selfish cow among the rest that gives us little milk. The myth that wealth automatically equals corruption makes people subconsciously reject financial success. It's a psychological self-sabotage. If I become rich, I'll become a jerk. Newsflash: if you're a good person when you're broke, you're probably still going to be a decent human being when you can finally afford guac without anxiety. 3. If you work hard, you'll get rich. Hard work is important, but it's not the whole story. If it were, every nurse, teacher, and janitor would be a millionaire. Wealth often requires strategic thinking, access to resources, and, yes, a little luck. The myth that hard work always equals wealth can make people feel ashamed when they're struggling, even if they're busting their tails. Work smart and hard, and recognize that the system isn't always fair. My friend, talk to people, make connections. 2. Debt is always bad. Debt is like fire. It can warm your house or burn it down. Mortgages, student loans, and business loans can be strategic tools when managed wisely. It's high-interest consumer debt that's the villain, not the concept itself. Use debt smartly, and it can actually be the lever that builds your financial future. You just need to get enough for you to digest and get something better out of it that will reward you more. The goal isn't to follow a rigid budget template. It's to be aware of your money and intentional with how you use it. Just don't treat it like free money, or you'll end up starring in your own financial horror story. 1. Money doesn't buy happiness. The plot twist. The old chestnut. Money can't buy happiness. True, to a point, but it can sure buy a lot of things that contribute to it, like freedom, peace of mind, and burritos. Studies actually show that happiness does increase with income, up to around $75,000 to $100,000 a year. After that, it plateaus, unless you're using it to create meaning or reduce stress. So, while money won't give you eternal bliss, it can pay your therapy bills, give you time off to chase your dreams, or buy a bathtub shaped like a swan. And isn't that kind of the same thing? Money acts more like a magnifier too. If you're generous, it lets you give more. If you're anxious, it can amplify that too. Focus on what enriches your life, not just your bank account. When a person gets money, others may assume he may change. But it actually doesn't change you, it just reveals who you were at the beginning. It turns the volume up. This is just the start of our money adventure. In the next video, we'll look into why more money won't make you happier. So subscribe and like the video so you don't miss it. Stay rich-minded.